What's up, collective? What's up, collective? It's Michaela. I'm back. So I'm just gonna be doing a collective message. I was guided to do this. By the way, any music that you hear in the background, this is Pandora. This is free. You could download it. You're welcome to listen. So yep, this is The Crossroads by Bone Thugs and Harmony. But yeah, I'm just gonna get into it. Just gonna turn it down a little bit. Alright, so I'm just gonna get into what I was channeling. I actually got 2 pages full, so be patient with me. Alright, so what I got was keep going, be resilient. Long nights of hard work are going to be karmically repaid back to you. The amount of dedication you've been putting into your work and personal life are about to be repaid. Make sure you're clearing out the old and making room to receive the new. Planes can't land on a strip with other planes on it. Clear out the remaining debris. So what they're saying is that things, they keep showing me, like, they showed me this before, but they're showing me it to me again, like your abundance. Sorry, don't mind my fingernails. I gotta get them done. My nail tech was around some people that had COVID, so she had to get herself tested, but she's good. But anyway, so I'm getting them done tomorrow. Don't judge me. What they keep showing me is, and also that's a message too, like, don't doubt yourself just because you're imperfect. Don't worry about your imperfections and the things that aren't done. So, because it's like, you know who you are, you know that the standard that you're set for yourself. And even if everything isn't 100%, even if everything isn't perfect, go out there and do what you gotta do. They said keep going, be resilient. It doesn't matter if you're missing, you know what I'm saying, some nails. They want me to say the message. They wanted me to do this right now. So no timing is better than divine timing. I'm sorry. I keep trying to speak too fast. So yeah, I don't know if, like, you might be trying to rush through things. You might feel like you're overwhelmed with things that you have to do as far as work and your personal life, and you might have kids, and you might have some of you might be going to college, I'm getting, so you might have like homework or things like, you know what I'm saying, side work to do, or you might even have your own business. A lot of us have our own businesses. So I know for me personally, myself, I've been super busy and backed up with some work, so I'm definitely catching up on some stuff now. So I understand that. I feel like a lot of us in the collective are catching up on some of the things that we've put off, and Spirit wants us to really dig up the things that we have been putting off, you know. So whatever it is that you've been putting off, whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever you have to clear out, whether it's mental clutter, I'm getting that too, like any thoughts, any reoccurring thoughts that you're having that isn't making you vibrate higher, I'm hearing. Like, you only want thoughts that are going to make you feel like you're in a positive state. You don't want to allow yourself to relive and keep they don't want your negative thoughts to stay there and keep manifesting as negativity, because if we don't clear that negativity out and we don't transmute it into positivity, then it's gonna stay there. It's gonna stay in the back of your mind. You're just gonna tuck it. So you might feel happiness, but you're not gonna hold on to the happiness because you're not actually clearing it out. You can't. Okay, this is what they're showing me, right? We all got dirty laundry. We all, you know what I'm saying, wear our clothes. I'm talking literal. We all have literal dirty laundry. We all have our clothes that we wear after it's clean, throw it in the pile, you know what I'm saying? And they're saying it's like, this is what a lot of us do, right? And this is a metaphor, but like they're saying it's like you having a big closet, right? And whenever you wear something, you just take it and you throw it in the closet after you wear it instead of washing it. So now you got a closet pile full of clothes. The whole closet's full right now because you didn't wash any of those clothes. And now those clothes are piling up, so the old ones not only been piled up and they've been sitting there, but they probably stink because they not being washed. And I'm sorry, I feel like I'm getting off. I'm only over here, but anyway, let me just finish the metaphor. So they're saying, basically, it's like you'll wear your clothes and you'll throw them in the closet and you'll leave them there. So now you have old baggage that you're refusing to get rid of, and you'll go and you'll buy new clothes to replace them. But if that's the case and you're just banking on buying new clothes, why won't you just throw them away then? Well, a lot of you are saying, well, I'm just waiting until da-da-da-da to clean that out. I'll get to it. Oh, I'll get to it. Keep pushing it down, keep pushing it down, keep pushing it down. That's what happens with our emotional baggage. Can you imagine if we did that in real life? And so, a lot of you, that might be physically manifesting that way. A lot of you might have issues with, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want to say issues. Like, I'm not judging you. I'm just identifying what they're showing me. Because I had, like, when I was super depressed, and I'm not gonna lie, like, I still struggle with keeping my vibration high all the time. It's hard to stay high vibrational all the time. We all have times when we get to being low vibrational. We have to not only bring ourselves up, but allow spirit to bring in inspiration into our life so that we can accept the positivity back in. We can't allow ourselves to stay down. We have to bring our vibration back up. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of us in the collective might be finally getting out of that slump where it's like you might have felt like it was hard to shower every day or get out of bed, or, you know what I'm saying, go to your 9 to 5 or go to work, or, you know what I'm saying, do product for your business or do your readings or whatever it is that you do. You know what I'm saying? It might be hard for you to wash your clothes every week. You know what I'm saying? Or whenever you wash your clothes. Like, routine might have been hard for you. And it's just little things I understand, because when you're depressed and when you're low vibrational, it's hard to have the motivation to do the things that we know need to be done and do them. And then on top of that, look out for ourselves and the things that we need done for ourselves that, you know what I'm saying, apply to the self-love, because that's the most important thing. If we don't love ourselves, then we're just constantly pouring from an empty cup. And it's attainable, but it's exhausting. So that's why you gotta sleep so much. That's why you keep running in the same circles, because you're not allowing yourself to emotionally grow. You can't get out of that hamster wheel to evolve and to gain new things, because it's not just about gaining new things, but it's also about letting go too. You can't hold on to everything with the old. You have to let go of old things, and I'm not just talking about things like clothes. I'm talking about perspectives. You have to let go of old ways of thinking and old ways of speaking about yourself, because they're messing with my throat chakra. You have to change the way that you approach people and situations, and you have to change the way that you express yourself, because I'm like talking with my hands. You have to change the way that you express yourself, and you have to be confident in who you are and the words that you speak. And that's what I was saying here. Like, you have to know exactly who you are and stand on that shit. The words that you say are important and they're needed, but you have to be willing to get out there, and you have to be willing to speak up and say what you need to say. Your perspective is needed. But let me finish what I'm saying, because I think I was going to get into that. But yeah, they were saying planes can't land on a strip with other planes on it and clear out their remaining debris. So if any of you have any, whether it's spiritual, which means if you have like emotional baggage or things that, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting Erykah Badu bag lady. If any of you have like any emotional baggage that you got to get rid of, you got to understand that you have to address I just heard hang-ups, the things that you feel like block you, in order for you to grow. And a lot of us might be asking to get into like relationships and stuff like that, and asking to meet the one, or da 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 da, or just whatever you're asking for specifically, whatever you're asking spirit for. You got to understand that you got to put in the emotional work. It's not just about the physical work. Everything is not physical. Everything is as within, so without, or as above, so below. Everything comes from the spiritual realm first, which means you got to emotionally work for that shit. So even if you didn't pray for it necessarily, you didn't ask God for it, whatever you think God is or whatever you don't believe in, that's fine. But understand that it starts here first. Everything starts with your thoughts in order to manifest, whatever you want to call it. But you know that you always got to think about it first, right? No matter what you want to call it, you got to think about it first, right? I don't know who this is for, I'm just saying. You got to be open about how things come in for you, and you got to be willing to let go of the old in order to receive the new, because they just keep showing me the plane and the landing strip. The landing strip got stuff all over it. You're gonna sacrifice your blessings, the stuff that's on that plane trying to land. Excuse me, and I'm getting fear energy. You're scared of releasing the old in order for the new to come in, but you can't. The new's not gonna come in until you release the old. So you could choose the lesser. I mean, whatever you think the lesser of two evils is, that's what you're choosing. Because if you're not choosing, you're choosing. If that makes sense. So I'm just letting you know, not choosing is still choosing. That's a life hack. Just saying. A lot of people fail to realize that. Some people think that if they don't choose, that they'll be able to keep whatever it is that they'll, you know what I'm saying, wherever they're at. Like, cycles don't close out, and cycles do close out, and not choosing is still choosing. Just let you know. All right, let me move on. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of fear energy. I just want to talk about my business real quick. So, I'm the CEO of the Healing Honeyz, Michaela. I work with my little sister Martina. We sell sea moss soap, crystal jewelry. So I make these. We ship it out. We blessed everything. Everything's sage. Everything's blessed. Everything's I'm not Reiki certified, but I do put in healing vibrations and stuff in there. But I am gonna be working on getting Reiki certified. I do know how to do it. I just am not certified. So I do put in healing energy into everything that we do. We also have intention candles. We have what else? We have unks. We have a few things. So yeah, definitely take a look at our website, thehealinghoneyz.com, thehealinghoneyz with a Z.com. So ThehealingHoneyz.com. You can go in there. You can shop in there. Like I said, we ship everything. We even ship the sea moss. I'll give you instructions on everything to do with that. If you have any questions, definitely let us know. And you could go to the shop, go to there, and you can also book a reading through there. So if you want to do any personal readings, you can book it through there, or email me at thehealinghoneyz@gmail.com. Again, with a Z, thehealinghoneyz with a Z at gmail.com. All right, so let me just finish this. I heard clarity is coming. Don't give up right before you succeed. But I put don't give up before you succeed. But then they wanted me to put right before. So I put right in above it. And what I got from that is you might be rushing through, like I was saying in the beginning, you might be rushing through a situation thinking that the end result is what you're looking for, when really it's gonna end up being the journey getting to the end result is gonna be more enjoyable than the actual end result. But you have to slow down in order to savor the steps that it takes to get to the end result, if that makes sense. So really definitely slow down, and I just started to take a look around, smell the roses, really figure out what it is that you're missing, that you might be rushing through. Because you might be missing, I heard, experiences that can help add on to your self-confidence, if that makes sense. You could be missing out on being a part of things that can help give you growth. And I just heard friendships or relationships that, yes, I'm hearing could be, I'm hearing, just because you can't see how something is going to end up working out for you doesn't mean that it's going to end up negative. And I feel like a lot of us did go through that. And so because we don't know how it's going to work, we refuse to want to take a risk. Because that's how we look at it, as risk. But like, they're showing it to me like this, right? With risk. In order for us to win money, right? We gotta gamble, you gotta risk, right? But you only risk what you know you could lose. You only, when people go to the casino, the responsible thing to do is to have extra money, you know what I'm saying, that you don't mind losing, if that makes sense, right? So you wanna be responsible, you wanna play with money that you won't mind losing. So you have to understand what it is that you're working with. You have to know the energies that you're in order to correctly manifest what it is that you want. So in order to do that, in order to correctly identify, they're saying, in order to correctly identify the energy that you're in, you can figure out exactly what it is that you need by following what it is that you're pulled to. But you have to be responsible in what it is that you're betting, they're saying. I don't know if I'm making sense. But I'm just following what they're telling me. Yeah, I'm just going to move on because I said you guys will get it, but okay. Yep, that's pretty much what I said, I think. Just because you've lived through circumstances you perceive as similar doesn't mean you know how these situations will play out. So yeah, like it's up to you to take the risk in not knowing where something is going to go, because in order for it to be a good risk, it's still a risk. But we don't know if it's a good or bad risk, even though it's still a good risk. I mean, I'm just giving you my opinion here. But in my opinion, everything is a good risk if you were guided towards it. Because you wouldn't be guided towards it if it wasn't something that you could learn from that situation to get you to where you want to be ultimately in your end goal, if that makes sense. Because there's a lesson that you have to learn there. There's something that you can learn in that lesson or in that situation that the energy had you pulled to that. So, yeah, I'm just getting like, just trust yourself, trust your spirits, trust the situations that you're being pulled into, and really, I'm hearing put your all into whatever it is that you feel like you're you know what I'm saying, you're wanting to do. Because you can't go wrong if you're being 100% yourself. You have to trust who you are. You can't be 50-50. You have to know who you are right now and stand on that shit. And like they say, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. You have to know your values, and you have to stand on your values in order to keep moving forward. And if you get, I think I said it here too, I think it's the same message. If you get caught up in an opinion by what other people perceive as what's best for you, then there's something that you gotta explore there. Whether it's you feeling like you gotta explore, well, it's both. Because if you feel like you're being influenced, then that means that there's an influence that somebody has over you, and you got to figure out, you got to explore what that influence is. Why does that person have power of influence over you? Because that's what that is. If someone has influence over you, that's power. And are they do they know that they have that power over you? And could they be manipulating you because they know they have that power over you? And that goes, I'm not, and I just got some people might be feeling like I'm talking about just masculines, and I'm not, because feminine energy can absolutely be manipulative, and people, plenty of feminine energy, you know what I'm saying, are very manipulative because they know they can get what they want by manipulating men. But many men are the same way. And I've just got many men by 50 Cent. So a lot of you, I don't know if it's like hard for some of you to trust because of the things that you've been through, but you gotta learn to trust yourself. And you gotta understand, like, yeah, you might have been through a lot, but like, many men, shit, they tried it, but shit, go and get your refund, motherfucker. I ain't dead. Like, what you mean? Like, what the fuck? What they gonna do about it? They can't do nothing about it. Get your refund, motherfucker. I ain't dead. Like, you didn't kill me. This not it. I'm sorry, motherfucker. No, like, and I was getting like "Moment for Life" by Nicki Minaj. Like, I don't know. They're singing it to me, but I don't feel like. Yeah, the next episode by Dr. Dre. Yeah, I'm really getting like, you really gotta stand in your power and know who you are. You really gotta understand that if you watch and you listen and you wait and you're patient with yourself, you'll understand that all of this stuff connects in order for you to teach yourself and to learn about who you are. And that's where your power is. Let me just keep going with the message. But yeah, I was getting, just because you live through circumstances you perceive as similar doesn't mean you know how these situations will play out. So definitely be open to be open to taking chances, yes, but also be open to new relationships or circumstances or friendships or new things budding, new, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, work relationships, friendships, whatever. Be open to new things coming in for you, because That's the only way that you're going to be able to learn and expand on the things that you're asking for. You can't stay in the same place and ask to be here. You can't keep trying to relearn something that you already know and use your time doing that when you could be doing something else and learning something else that you can be, you know what I'm saying, that will help add on to wherever it is that you want to go. So if you want to learn about, you know what I'm saying, having your own garden, then, you know what I'm saying, you can't be spending all of your time at a 9 to 5 and not, you know what I'm saying, at least looking up like YouTube videos on what you should be gardening. Like, start somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, make sure that even if you're helping other people with their business, there's nothing wrong with it. I still do it, right? I still work a 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? I still do. But I am working towards 100% being my own boss. I do have my own business, but it's hard for me to still, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm in my faith, it's hard for me to still lean 100% in my faith and do this full time. And I'll get there. I will get there, and I'll keep you updated on that, because I'm sure it'll happen soon. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But you gotta understand that you can't work to help other people with their dreams and not work on your dreams. You have to love yourself enough to work on your dreams too. So definitely focus on yourself and your dreams so that you're putting enough energy and enough time into what you need for you. I also got stay positive, focus on building the new. Your story is still unwritten. Don't be afraid to pick up the pen. And I got you'd be surprised who you can help with your words. So I'm really getting like a lot of you are super powerful right now with the words that you speak. And I'm getting two things. I'm getting this is Jump Around by House of Pain. And I keep going like this, like literally like jumping. Like a lot of you might be jumping, like I heard jumping timelines. So like a lot of you might be going through like a lot of change, like really fast. But I'm also getting like a lot of you, I don't know if you're getting like you're having like money changes, because it's like my hands are itching. That's weird. I don't know if any of you are going through like money changes or whatever. But I'm getting like positivity should be coming in for you. Just stay in your knowing that things are positive for you, because that's how you manifest more positivity. You have to keep your vibration high in order to manifest a high vibration and a high income stream. That's just for whoever needed to hear that. But yeah, I'm really getting like whatever words you speak are super powerful right now. And I'm getting two things, like I said, jumping around. Like I get like a lot of you might be feeling like your mind is all over the place, and you gotta go here and you gotta go there and you gotta do this and you gotta do that and you gotta pay this bill and you gotta go here and you gotta talk to this person and and it's like, first of all, relax. First of all, lay down, get some sleep, breathe, right? But what I'm really getting from the jumping thing is like, some of you might be speaking too much and saying too much in order to make up for the insecurity that you have inside of yourself. Because so if you're, I just heard if you're louder in your environment than the voices in your head, then it makes you feel like you're okay, right? Because you're drowning out the voices that you actually hear inside of yourself, right? So what they're really saying is, they just said some of it's subconscious too, but a lot of it is conscious. And what they're saying is allow yourself they just said the room for vulnerability. I can't say that word. Allow yourself to be vulnerable with yourself. Even if you can't be vulnerable with other people right now, be vulnerable with yourself. Accept your emotions for what they are. It doesn't make you weak. Accepting your emotions, this is what people fail to understand and realize. Accepting your emotions and being able to deal with them on top of that, that makes you, you know how strong that makes you? Because you're able to actually face them instead of pushing them down. That's what, I'm not going to say it makes you weak, but it don't make you strong. Pushing your emotions down does not make you strong. So whoever came up with that bullshit, that was just so that people will suppress their emotions, especially men. You think society sets us up just physically? No, they set us up emotionally too. And I'm not even going to get into the society and the government and all that bullshit. But I'm just letting you know. This has always all been a setup. In order to get out of not just the physical chains, but the emotional chains. I'm not even trying to rhyme. They're just whatever. You have to be willing to go through the change and the work that it takes in order to get there. You have to, like I was saying, stay positive, stay high vibrational, get yourself out of the slump, and really clear out any negativity and any old baggage that you have that you're holding on to that might feel like a security blanket or a safety belt. You know what I'm saying? You really got to understand that you don't need the training wheels anymore. Imagine you being, 20 years old and all your friends are out, let me not even say 20. Let me say 15, because a lot of people are, 10 to 15 years old when they're out on the bikes. I don't know. I'm just saying. Imagine you're out on your bike, right? And everybody's out riding their bike, but you got your training wheels on. Even though you've been riding all your life, your friends are like, man, why you still wearing them shits? You know what I'm saying? Why are you still using your training wheels? You know how to ride your bike? What are you, like 5? And I'm not even trying to like make fun of you. I'm just saying, like, that's the perspective that they're giving me. Like, you have to understand that at some point you gotta realize the power that you have, because you know way more than you're giving yourself credit for. Take off the training wheels. You got this. You got this. Take off the training wheels. You're not going to fall. And if you fall, you might scrape up your knee. Okay, you scraped up your knee before. Get back up. Take some alcohol or some peroxide. Clean off your knee. And move along. You've done this shit before. Stop, and damn, like I just got that download. Like, stop being afraid to be a little kid again. Stop being afraid of being, you know what I'm saying? I just heard emotionally. Damn, I just heard emotionally, I'm sorry, I gotta, hold on. Let the word come to me. Vulnerable. Emotionally vulnerable. A lot of you feel like you're, if you allow yourself to open up emotionally, that allows yourself, that allows you, like a part of you, to be vulnerable in front of people that you don't know will take advantage of that vulnerability. But you got to understand that you have to trust yourself. You trust yourself enough to make these, other decisions, but you got to trust yourself that you've done enough healing to recognize the subconscious things that made you self-sabotage those past situations. Because that's the only reason why you feel that way. Your past I'm not even going to say you are, because all of us do it. All of our past situations is what makes us feel like we aren't good enough, or we might not have enough experience to know this, or we might feel like this part of us makes us vulnerable, so I'm not willing to open up that part of myself yet because they might take advantage of me, and da-da-da-da-da. Stop feeling like you're a victim. You're not. You're conscious of the things that made you a victim in the first place. Spirit brought those things to you. They brought it up for you to be clear, for it to be cleared out. And if you did that work and you trust that you did that work, then you don't gotta be afraid of bringing in that same vibration, because it's energy. If you clear that inside of you, then it can't manifest outside of you. It's as within, so without, as above, so below. It's universal law. So if it works for the goose, it works for the gander. If it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. I'm just saying, if it's good in one aspect, or if it's bad in one aspect, then that would mean it's good in the other. A lot of you, I feel like, are only seeing from a negative point of view because that's what you're used to. And that's okay. But you got to open up to seeing new perspectives. You got to open up to being, to telling a new story. You pray for a new story. The pieces to the puzzle come along. And then because those pieces to the you know what I'm saying, because you pick up those pieces and they don't fit the old puzzle, you throw them shits out. And God's saying, this is the new puzzle. Why are you throwing away the pieces I'm giving you? Throw out the old puzzle and start making the new one. Because God's trying to create a picture for you. But you are not going to be able to see it if you keep trying to recreate the old puzzle with new pieces. It's not going to work. Throw out the old puzzle and get rid of it and bring in the new pieces and allow God to fit them where God see fit, or spirit, or whatever it is that you believe in. Shit yourself. If you don't believe in anything, then allow the pieces to come in and fall where they may. But understand that you are the co-creator. You're the one that's manifesting those puzzle pieces. So if you want only good and positivity to come in, then stay high vibrational and allow only good and positivity to come in. Understand the power that you have and the words that you speak are how you manifest. You're powerful and you're a powerful co-creator. Stand on that. And exactly, thank you, Spirit. Perfect timing. Forget who you were. We're creating who we are. That's what they had me write. And I circled it. Forget who you were. We're creating who we are. Throw out the old and start creating the new. Because Spirit got something better for you. And I keep rhyming and I'm not trying. You feel me? I'm just kidding. But no, dead ass though. Like, seriously, trust what's coming in for you, because you're manifesting. How we manifest is from our pure spirit. And so, however we feel subconsciously, that's what we bring in for ourselves. So if you're subconsciously wishing for something to happen, that's what you're manifesting. Whatever you're subconsciously wishing to happen. Which is why sometimes our reality doesn't match what our manifestations look like, but that's okay. But you have to be willing to let go of the old in order for the new to come in. Because that motherfucking plane is not going to land with motherfucking snakes in the motherfucking plane. I'm just kidding. But that might be significant for somebody. I don't know. Alright, let me just finish these notes and then I'll pull a couple cards and I'll end it out. Alright. Yeah, what I was saying before. Influence can have you second guessing your feelings. Explore the confusion, because if you attracted an energy that has influence over you, that means their opinion means something significant to you. Explore that as well. Allowing ourselves the alone time we all need, let Spirit bring forward every blockage we have, which, like I said, is usually subconscious, so that we can examine and heal that part of us. This happens by identifying the energy that attracted it, realizing we co-create our own experiences. Exactly. So yeah, you got to understand exactly how powerful you are, and once you understand that energy and you you're able to manifest from the purity of understanding the power that you have as a co-creator. Spirit could give you the power because they'll trust you enough to know that you'll put it into, because Spirit always weighs your heart. They always weigh your heart before they bless you. So I'm just letting you know. That's how it works. It's not up to me. So don't lie to me and don't lie to everybody else and don't lie to yourself. I'm just saying. That's just message. I'm just saying. Alright, Spirit. Yup, clean the house. I'm flying. So yeah, I'm really getting like manifestations are trying to come in for you. But you might be, if you're, they're saying, I'm just gonna show you this. They're saying, you see how there's like a maze right here? You have to rise above the 3D way of looking at it. You have to rise above whatever problems you have. You have to rise above them. And you have to look at them from a higher perspective. You have to approach whatever it is that you're going through from a different perspective and from a higher point of view in order to see the way out. Because if you're looking at it from a 3D perspective, that's why you're confused. Because in a maze, we get confused. We don't know which way to go. We don't know which way is left or right. We don't know which way is out. We could lose progress and go backwards because you didn't know you just were where you were. That's because you're looking at it from a 3D point of view. You have to be up here with Spirit. You have to allow Spirit to bring in the perspective that you need so that you can get to where you're going. And they're saying the only way to get out is to go within. And they said you've been trying to move too fast. So they create situations that make you feel like you're stuck in order for you to get to allow yourself to, they just said slow down, to breathe, to manifest from a passionate point of view, and to really think about what you want. Because sometimes we move too fast and we manifest from a place where we didn't really mean to manifest from that spot where you're just moving too fast, so we didn't think about it long enough, right? We've all done it. But if you didn't allow yourself the time to think like, oh, I actually don't feel that way anymore. Like, sometimes our thinking really does evolve. Like, it does. It's meant to. That's what we're here for. We're meant to evolve. But if you don't allow yourself the time to think and to understand that, you know what I'm saying, things change. Like, the way we feel about things change sometimes. So if our understanding evolved past what our understanding was about something before, then that's what happened. And it is what it is. But you wouldn't know unless you go within and you understand that if you go within before you communicate, because all this blue, they're saying it might make you feel like, you know what I'm saying, the sadness comes because of all that. They're saying the dirty laundry that's in the closet, you know what I'm saying, that stink, that smell of the odor of leaving it there. But once you clear that out, you know what I'm saying, you deep clean that closet and you get out any debris, you know what I'm saying, you clear out any debris that you had, you could bring in all the new that you want, but you have to be willing to wash your clothes. You can't just stuff it down anytime you have a problem. You can't just, you know what I'm saying, change your clothes anytime you want to, you know what I'm saying, go. No. Deal with your issues when you have to deal with them. And if you have to throw them in the closet and then, you know what I'm saying, then do a big load of laundry, okay, fine. But remember they're in there and don't forget about them. And that's what I mean by subconsciously allowing your thoughts to build up. And you know what I'm saying, the negativity to build up. You got to be willing to address that. Because addressing it is what's going to get you to where you need to be. It's like a slingshot. It's like, yeah, they just made me feel like I couldn't swallow. Like, you might have trouble. It was like hard for me to breathe and like swallow the truth, like accept things for what they are. But you have to be open to receiving the transformation that's coming in for you, because you didn't do all that work for nothing. Why would you want to do all that work for nothing? Does that make sense to you? To just stay where you are and not receive anything else? You don't want no type of new blessings. You want to stay right where you at. That's what you telling Spirit? That's what you want? Because that's what I'm getting from this. I'm getting, you're depressed because you want to be stuck in the mud, but you don't realize all the blessings that's coming in for you. Do you know how good it's about to be for you and how much you're going to love? I just heard your new life. And that sounds scary as fuck, because who really wants a new life? We don't really know. None of us know what the fuck that means. But all that means is just our. That's, I keep saying our, because as you, the co-creator, you asked to go wherever it is that they're bringing you. I don't mean to laugh, but it's funny because it's true. Like, we get scared of our own manifestations, but you asked for this. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to be afraid of. Stop. And that's why this was upside down. Stop allowing yourself to be afraid, you know what I'm saying, and not move because you're afraid of, you know what I'm saying, making a move. You're afraid of making a move, so you stop what you're doing and you freeze everything. Like I said in the beginning, not making a move is also, not making a decision is making a decision. Not making a move is making a move. Be open to receiving, but you gotta also clear out. Anything else, Spirit, that you want me to read? Yep, I got 41 unexpected visitors. If you expect the unexpected, you'll be prepared for miracles. Detours, surprises, and paradigm shifts. Expect the unexpected. There's a show it to you. No matter how detailed your plans are and how clear you believe the road ahead to be, there are times when the best plans are waylaid by unforeseen circumstances. At first, detours may seem inconvenient, but a surprise turn of events signals that the adventure of life is beginning to get interesting. No one can plan for synchronicity, for fate and destiny to meet, except Spirit, who knows what you can't comprehend for now. Life is full of surprises, so stay on your toes and enjoy this exciting new adventure you weren't expecting. There is a plan for your life that may not match up with your agenda. So yeah, I'm really getting like, just be open to new experiences and new things coming in for you, because Spirit knows exactly what you want. But you have to be willing to literally receive. Because your intentions made whatever it is that you want to come in and to grow. That's your manifestation. It growed from that little egg to a big egg. And it's like, they're showing me this because it's like people make wishes on these. I forgot what they're called. Comment down below what these are called for me. But was it a dandelion? Is it? Comment down below what this is called for me. But yeah, anyway. I was looking at this as like, it looked like a paintbrush in its mouth. And what I'm really getting is like, yeah, like your intentions was it by exactly what you wish for and your subconscious thoughts, but also, like I said, like I've been saying, you're a co-creator of your experiences. So you're holding the paintbrush to your manifestations or whatever it is that you've grown. Don't be afraid of your manifestation. It's yours. That's like you being pregnant and having the baby and like, oh my God, I don't want to touch the baby. I don't know where it came from. Even though you just had the baby, it's your baby. And this is why pregnancy has to be normalized, because literally we would bug the fuck out. Like, I know I'll bug the fuck out if I didn't know what the fuck that was. Like mountain. Like, don't. Make sure, okay, I just wanted to make sure I said this. Wizard of Awareness and mountain. So, make sure that you're planning ahead how you're going to. They just said approach your blockages, they said. Make sure you're planning on how to approach your blockages in the way that you're going to deal with them, they're saying. Because they said you could do it the easy way or the hard way. Because the mountain means, I'm not going to read it from the book, but basically this means you could either climb the mountain and do it the hard way, lose progress, fall off the rocks, have to start over. Or you could do a spirit's way and go around the mountain and follow and just allow the river to flow. You know what I'm saying? And sit in the river and allow the river to flow you to wherever it is that you need to be around the mountain. You could do it the easy way or the hard way. You could listen to spirit, or you could do it your way. But either way, you'll get across. It's up to you which way you want to do it. But if you plan, you'll do it the easy way. Because spirit is helping you co-create. That's what I'm getting. Alright. So yeah, just stay confident. You know what I'm saying? Allow yourself to be inspired by whatever it is that you're manifesting. And stay positive. Alright, so if any of you want to book a reading, book a personal, definitely, like I said, go to my website. You can book a reading through there at thehealinghoneyz.com. TheHealinghoneyz.com. Go to book a reading, go to the book a reading tab, press book a reading, a pick through there, or you could even just email me through thehealinghoneyz@gmail.com. Alright, and if you want any products, any sea moss, any crystal jewelry, definitely check out our website and in the shop. Alright, if you have any questions, I can't talk today, definitely let us know. Do that through the website or email me for that as well. And have a good night. Alright, peace.